on the vlog again. Just can't wait to do a vlog again. The life I love is making vlogs for my friends, and I can't wait to do a vlog again. Doing a vlog again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to do a vlog again. Hello everyone and welcome back to The Top Vloggers. As always, I'm your host, High and Mighty Joe, hanging out with
your co-host, the lovely Cat.
As you can see, we have Aaron in the back. It should be another great, fun, and exciting vlog.
You can join us on all of our social media websites, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The Top Vloggers. Also, if you'd like to help us reach the top, you can do so by going to www.patreon.com/thetopvloggers. Without your help and support, these vlogs will be almost impossible to do. There will be a link in the description below.
And if you are new here, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, take it one step further, and ring the notification bell to keep you up to date on all the future adventures that will be going on our channel. We do a different vlog every single day just for you. So let's get going.
Brenda Gayle Webb was born on January 9th, 1951 in Paintsville, Kentucky, United States of America. Gayle was the last of 8 children born to Ted and Clara Webb. Her sister, the country singer Loretta Lynn, had her own story told in the movie The Coal Miner's Daughter. By the time Gayle was born, her father had lung disease and he died when she was 8. When Gayle was 4, the family moved to Wabash, Indiana, where her mother worked in a nursing home. Clara Webb, who was musical, encouraged Gayle to sing at family gatherings and at church socials. Unlike Lynn, her influences came from the Beatles and Peter, Paul, and Mary. In the late 60s, after her graduation, she signed with her sister's recording label, Decca Records. As the label already had Brenda Lee, a change of name was needed, and when they drove past a sign for Crystal Hamburgers, Lynn said, "That's your name. Crystals are bright and shiny like you." At first, she was managed by Lynn's husband, Mooney, and she was part of her stage show. She established herself with regular appearances on Jim Ed Brown's television show, The Country Place. Lynn wrote some of her records, Sparkling Look of Love, Mama, It's Different This Time, and therein lay the problem. Crystal Gayle sounded like Loretta Lynn. Gayle first entered the U.S. country charts in 1970 with the top 30 hit, I've Cried the Blue Right Out of My Eyes, which was followed by Everybody Ought to Cry, and I Hope You're Having Better Luck Than Me. There was nothing original about the records, and Gayle, wanting a say in what she recorded, left the label. She joined United Artists Records and was teamed with producer Alan Reynolds, who was having success with Don Williams. Her first records had the easygoing charm of Williams Records, but her 1974 top 10 country hit, Wrong Road Again, hinted at the dynamics in her voice. Reynolds, who wrote the song, did not have enough time to devote to composing, but nurtured several songwriters, including Richard Lee and Bob McDell, who supplied Gayle with excellent songs. Gayle also had a top 30 country hit with Beyond You, co-written with her lawyer/manager/husband, Bill Gatzmos. Gayle returned to the country top 10 with the title song From Somebody Loves You, and followed it with her #1 country single, I'll Get Over You, written by Lee. In 1976, Gayle was voted Female Vocalist of the Year by the Academy of Country Music, but Reynolds knew there was a bigger market than merely country fans for her records. He seized the opportunity when Lee wrote the jazz-tinged ballad, Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue. Although United Artists had reservations, they thought it was a mistake, said Reynolds. It was gimmickless, straight ahead, soulful and classy, but that's all it takes. The public found Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue irresistible, and in 1977 it went to #2 in the U.S. pop charts and reached #5 in the UK. It also won Grammy Awards for the Best Female Country Vocal Performance and for the Best Country Song. The album on which it appeared, We Must Believe in Magic, became the first album by a female country artist to sell over 1 million copies. Gayle, who was Female Vocalist of the Year for both the Academy of Country Music and the Country Music Association, said, "There is no rivalry between me and Loretta, and if there is, it is on a friendly basis. I know that Loretta voted for me at the CMA Awards in Nashville. In 1979, she became the first U.S. country artist to perform in China. Although petite in stature, her stage act is mesmerizing. She stands with her back to the audience, who watch her luxurious hair sway back and forth. Gayle grows her hair to 3 inches off the floor. If it's on the ground, I find I step on it on stage. When you have hair like this, you cannot plan anything other than washing your hair and doing your concert." Her 5th album, again produced by Reynolds, When I Dream, included the credit suggestions, Crystal. It was lavish productions with 50 musicians being credited, including such established Nashville names as Peg Robbins, Lloyd Green, Bob Moore, and Kenny Malone. The title track, a torch ballad, brought out the best in Crystal's voice. The British writer Roger Cook, who had settled in Nashville, gave her a soulful ballad touching on the paranoia some lovers feel. Talking in Your Sleep, released as a single, it reached number 11 in the UK and number 18 in the USA, as well as topping the US country chart. Another popular single was Why Have You Left the One You Left Me For, which also topped the country charts. In 1979, Gayle released her first album for the United Artists, ironically called We Should Be Together. It included 2 more country hits with ballads, Your Kisses Will and Your Old Cold Shoulder. In an impressive chart run, Gayle had enjoyed 6 chart-topping country singles during her time with United Artists, with You Never Miss a Real Good Thing Till He Says Goodbye, 1976, and Ready for the Times to Get Better, 1978. Completing the list, she also hosted 2 primetime television specials, The Crystal Gayle Special and Crystal. In 1980, Gayle joined Columbia Records and enjoyed a U.S. top 20 pop hit with Half the Way. Gayle had 3 country chart toppers for Columbia: It's Like We Never Said Goodbye, If You Ever Change Your Mind, and Too Many Lovers. She recorded an excellent version of Neil Sedaka's The Other Side of Me and surprised many fans by reviving an early country record, Jimmie Rogers' Miss the Mississippi and You. In 1982, she moved to Elektra Records and worked on the soundtrack of the Francis Ford Coppola movie, One from the Heart with Tom Waits. The same year's duet with Eddie Rabbitt, You and I, topped the country chart and broke into the pop top 10. Her string of country hits for Elektra Warner Brothers Records included 8 chart-topping singles, Till I Gain Control Again, 1982, Our Love Is on the Fault Line, Baby, What About You, The Sound of Goodbye, all 1983, Turning Away, 1984, Making Up for Lost Time, The Dallas Lovers Song, 1985, a revival of Johnny Ray's Cry and Straight to the Heart, both 1986. She also recorded a duet album with Gary Morris, which included the theme song from the television soap opera Another World, in which Gayle made several guest appearances. Despite joining Capitol Records at the turn of the decade, Gayle's commercial profile had declined in recent years. Ain't Gonna Worry reunited her with Reynolds, while Buzz Stone produced 1982's 3 Good Reasons, a heartening return to her country roots. In the latter part of the decade, Gayle recorded 2 inspirational albums and a collection of Hoagy Carmichael songs, and began the new millennium with her first ever album for children. In 2005, she moved to singing songbook standards. Crystal Gayle's legacy continues to have a lasting impact in her childhood hometown, with the unveiling of the theater named in her honor and an exhibit profiling her iconic career. The Wabash County Historical Museum in Wabash, Indiana, named its theater the Crystal Gayle Theater to honor her influence and connection to the small town in northern Indiana.
And we have been there in a previous vlog.
It's so humbling to return to Wabash and feel the love from the community. They always welcome me home with open arms. I'm so proud to be here and be part of this incredible museum, said Gayle. The youngest of 8 children, including Loretta Lynn, Gayle was born Brendette Gayle Webb in Paintsville, Kentucky. As the coal mines closed, her family left the area to find work and moved to Wabash, Indiana. The updated exhibit features a replica of Gayle's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame 1986 American Music Award for her favorite female country vocalist, When I Dream Gold album, tour gown, and tour book, 2005 Indiana Living Legend Award, along with various pictures and memorabilia. Our community has a strong affection for Crystal Gayle and her connection to many local families, and this will be a great event for them to reconnect with her and enjoy the museum, said Mitch Fagert, Executive Director. Crystal Gayle is an award-winning country music living legend whose reign in the music business includes 20 #1 country hits, 6 albums certified gold by the RIAA, and the first female artist in country music history to reach platinum sales with her 1977 album, We Must Believe in Magic. Her 1977 country pop crossover hit song, Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue, became an iconic staple and solidified her as one of the top female vocalists during the 1970s and 1980s. Her list of platinum and gold was to be matched only by her awards and accolades. CMA's Female Vocalist of the Year. For 2 consecutive years, she became a Grammy Award winner for Best Female Vocal Performance, thanks to her beloved Brown Eyes, a song that she today admits she has never grown tired of singing. Crystal swept the Academy of Country Music Awards for 3 of their top female vocalist statuettes. She is the recipient of 3 American Music Awards voted by the nation as America's favorite female artist. Perhaps nothing sums up Crystal's career achievements as well as being awarded with a star on the fabled Hollywood Walk of Fame in October 2009. Also famous for her nearly floor-length hair, she was voted one of the 50 most beautiful people in the world by People magazine in 1983. She is the younger sister by 19 years of singer Loretta Lynn and a distant cousin of singer Patti Loveless. Gayle has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame near Lynn's star.
And this is a beautiful house, and I would have loved to take a tour, but there's actually someone who lives here now, and so that's going to do it for us here today at the home. And now we are here at the Wabash High School. This is where she went to high school at. I thought we would go ahead and give you a small tour of the outside of the building. We are obviously not allowed on the inside of the building because of school being in session, but this is the outside of the school where she went to high school. So she spent 4 years in this building and doing what she was supposed to do with all the reading and math and things like that. This is right here where she would go to school. Beautiful building. Well, thank you so much for coming on this vlog. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. As always, it is a pleasure for me to be bringing these to you. It was a great time to be able to see the Crystal Gayle childhood home and school. I have been a big fan of her and her family for a long time, and so it was always a pleasure to be able to bring these to you, but it's even more of a pleasure for me to be able to see these things that I never thought I'd ever get a chance to see.
It was very wonderful. I've always loved Crystal Gayle's music and Loretta Lynn as well.
And I think that's going to do it for us here today. We will see you again tomorrow with another vlog for each and every single one of you. Until then, Top Vloggers, out.